The movie I'm in Love with a Church Girl is based on a true story. Miles Montego was the king of the street and was a big-time drug dealer. Miles attends a party at his friend Nick Halston's, Vincent Pastor, residence early in the movie. Nick used to deal drugs, but God delivered him from the disruptive way of life. Nick met Miles and Vanessa when Miles was at his place. They subsequently began dating. Vanessa is a devoted member of the church. They each led separate lifestyles throughout this time. Miles was a wanted man even though he was dating Vanessa. Jason McDaniels was the Christian detective who followed Miles everywhere. Stephen Baldwin. Miles was engaging in illicit activity inside. But because Vanessa was such a modest girl, Miles put on a show when they started dating. Vanessa was unaware of Miles' secret existence at the moment. Jason, the detective, occasionally questioned whether Miles was a wanted man or not. However, Miles brought Vanessa to the club to meet his pals. Miles tried his best to divert the conversation when his pals brought up specific drug-related stories, but his buddies persisted. Miles pretended to be buying them drinks while whispering, "Tone it down, my girl is there." The same evening, Miles and Vanessa went to a restaurant where he admitted to leading a double life. Since Vanessa is aware that God loves everyone, she was comfortable with it. After being reassured that Vanessa seemed unconcerned about his lifestyle, Miles' love for her grew. Additionally, Vanessa warned Miles that the relationship would not succeed if he did not accompany her to church. The next scene shows Miles visiting a church, and he was impressed. He didn't appear to be your typical pastor in his trousers and fitting cap. Before visiting Vanessa's church, Miles had the impression that he would not fit within the Christian community. Gally Molina, the author, served as the pastor. It doesn't matter about the past because God can also use you to proclaim the gospel, Gally told Miles after the church service outside the sanctuary. He eventually began attending church regularly and gradually lost contact with his buddies. Funny enough, Vanessa crashed her car and Miles' mother was experiencing serious health problems. Miles was enraged and blamed God for allowing this to occur. As soon as the church doors were opened, Miles got down on his knees and talked to God. What matters most is that Miles weathered all the hardships and became a pastor. After